up, guys? It's your boy Alex, and welcome back to the Brave Lionheart channel. And we are back with another reaction video once again. And today, it's a little something special. So if you guys didn't know today, actually, I think I said this last video that I would be doing a special reaction video for someone's birthday today. And you probably couldn't already guess from the title of the video, but I'm going to say it anyway. Today's birthday is, well, it's Dan Green's birthday. I can't talk. Today is Dan Green's birthday. Yes, the voice actor for the dub of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series. Now, not the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 series, but the first official Yu-Gi-Oh! Season, or series, basically. You get the idea. And for those of you that don't know, he also did the dub for Knuckles the Echidna for Sonic X on 4Kids. And today, this was a special request for his birthday today. We're going to be taking a look at another watchmojo video. Well, the first ever watchmojo video for this channel. I know I did a watchmojo video before, and that was on like Power Ranger related stuff, the darkest moments of Power Rangers and stuff like that. But again, it's another watchmojo video that I have not watched. Well, I haven't watched I can't talk today. I'm tongue-tied. I haven't watched, watchmojo for a long time. I mean, I've seen some of the new stuff that they posted, but I haven't checked out any of their new stuff that they had. You know what? I'm just going to stop talking. Not going to get myself tongue-tied. We're just going to start the video. All right, we are ready to get this started, and hopefully I picked out the right video for this. Just watch in the comment section the person that's just said I picked the wrong video to react to. But anyway, so without further ado, let's dive right into watchmojo.com's top 10 best Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles, or just Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles. Anyway, start the video in 3, 2, 1, let's go. One of the reasons is because there was another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video that they did called the top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, or just top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of all time. So I'm not sure exactly how that was going to work out. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're just going to get this started, and we'll see how things go.
It's time to
Sometimes you just have to believe in the heart of the cards. Welcome to watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles.
Now my turn has finally...
I actually forgot about this.
And your trap cards
I forgot about this. Okay, so I don't know if the person who made the fan-made videos with like the original Japanese sub music and the original life point counter, if they got Dan Green to do these voices, or do the voices for Yami, Yugi, or Atem. But that was awesome. And I kind of wish that the dub kept that life point counter. The one that's kind of like an Egyptian hieroglyphic tablet or something. That actually was a cool life point counter. You guys know what I mean, right? But anyway, we're just going to move on from that.
For this list, we are only considering the best of the best from the second Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. So, fans of 5DS and GX will have to wait for another list. We also have to issue a spoiler alert for this one.
I'll start things off if you don't mind.
I also had to make sure that things were going good. I wonder if this duel is going to get mentioned in the video.
Yugi and Kaiba versus Dartz.
darts.
You were expecting someone else?
This duel between series protagonists and Atlantean ruler Dartz rounds out the Waking the Dragon story arc in a rather bleak way.
Take my hand!
Go while you can.
If dueling for their souls wasn't enough, the fate of the world relies on the outcome. Dartz is a formidable...
And it was this duel that both Yugi and Kaiba played some really great moves here. Especially bringing out an OG monster they used in Season 1.
His soul. It is then up to Yugi to destroy Dartz once and for all.
This moment threw me off guard, too.
At the same time, we could have worse odds.
Don't screw up. Got it? I fought too hard, so you can't lose this. Now win.
I will. I promise.
Number 9. Mind-controlled Joey versus Yugi.
Oh yeah, this duel.
Friends as soon as I get what I want.
Sometimes, friends make the best enemies. taking place during the middle of the Battle City arc. This duel pits Yugi and his best friend Joey, currently under the control of Merrick, in a duel to the death where the loser will be dragged to the depths.
So the loser of this duel will be dragged
Oh, yeah.
while the winner
I think it was at this point that 4Kids, you know, when they try to dub something, they try to take out what was originally said in, or what was shown in the original sub. This one, they didn't. Yeah, that'll be great to show to the kids. Have two guys duel each other, and then the person that loses the duel gets dragged into the bottom of the ocean where they will drown. 4Kids was kind of messed up if you think about it. But yeah. I really don't know how they could have changed this up, but I guess they didn't.
Marking Yugi's independent stance against Yami, this duel shows that while Yugi has much to learn...
And it showed, like, how many good strategies that Yugi could come up with.
And then I shall summon my Karibo in attack mode and end my turn.
This is the closest that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has acknowledged death as the result of a duel, so enjoy it while you can.
I won't lose. Understand? I'll defeat you and free Joey from your control.
Number 8, Joey versus Mai Valentine.
Oh yeah, how can we forget about this duel?
Duel from the heart.
Duel.
Welcome to the Duelist Kingdom. In Joey's first duel of the series, he is challenged by duelist Mai Valentine as a practice before challenging Yami.
I know people like to count the training duel that Yugi gave Joey in the first episode as Joey's first duel. No, this is his first official duel in the series. And it was also at this point, during Season 1, they just basically did whatever the frick they want with the rules.
Monsters relatively early and offers the first instance of a character cheating in a duel. While Joey's warriors are outmatched by Mai's harpies, it is revealed that Mai coats her cards with perfume to memorize the order.
And by smelling each different scent, you can tell which card is which even when they're face down. So you don't have to look in order to play your cards.
That's actually kind of clever if you think about it.
All right, Joey.
Go get her, Joey!
You the man! You
All right.
right!
Just because you saw through my little psychic act doesn't mean you're going to be able to defeat me in a duel.
Number 7, Yugi versus Kaiba, Battle City Semifinals.
Alright, sorry about that. The video lagged there for a second, so I had to edit it a little bit. But yeah, I do like Eric Stewart as Kaiba, but he played him a little too snarky from that. The next one we went to is my least favorite episode in the entire third-ish second season. Literally, this duel. I wanted Joey to win this duel. It would have been awesome to see Joey actually get a win and face Yugi off again like in the first season. But no, the story had to say, and the plot basically said he had to lose this duel. And it was also a combination of freaking Merrick's shadow magic that drained Joey. Joey literally had this duel won. God. That just makes me so upset because literally, I love underdog characters like Joey and other characters in other Yu-Gi-Oh shows, but really? You really had to have them lose to the shadow magic? God, so stupid. I actually do wonder if this list is going to have the one other duel that Joey loses. I'll probably talk about that in a second when we get back into this. But anyway, God, it was just so stupid. Just really, really dumb way to end off the episode. And end off Joey's final arc, actually, in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
And physical pain when a monster is defeated.
Destroy his alligator sword and drain his energy.
Ah, that's painful.
Showing some expert dueling from Joey, as he is able to unravel Merrick's...
Sorry about that, had to answer a message. But yeah, that dark shadow magic Merrick has. I should point out that, what I was about to say, that Joey's final duel in the entire series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is losing at Kaiba's championship against a pink-haired, like, German-speaking dub actor named Siegfried.
Activate Rocket Warrior's special ability! Invincible mode!
Number 5, Kaiba and Yugi versus Noah.
Oh, this duel. Okay, I want to talk about this one. This was at the point, and this was also a point at every other Yu-Gi-Oh series, that they just had the main character face down every single main villain and pull out a win. This was meant to be just Kaiba's duel against his supposed half-brother Noah. Yeah, it was a very random moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! That kind of threw off the whole main point of Season 2. While they were dealing with that, there was another villain that came into the play. They introduced something cool with the series, or this season, but they didn't really have to have Yugi win every single duel against the main villain. You could have given the other characters wins too, show. I'm just saying. Just saying, you could have done that. But no, you had to give it to Yugi. That's just wonderful. Alright, I've said enough about what I had to say. We'll just, continue on. I do wonder if they will mention in the list Joey's last duel that he had with Siegfried.
For possession of Kaiba Core, that is. Trapped in a virtual world by the infamous Noah, Kaiba is challenged for control via a brainwashed Mokuba.
I am the only one in this world you can trust, Mokuba.
You really had to feel bad for Mokuba because he got shafted by his brother Kaiba all the time. And Kaiba let him get kidnapped like almost every single episode.
My job is now complete.
While initially the duel begins between Kaiba and Noah, Yugi steps in and destroys Noah with a 6-card combination. Even in a virtual world, you can't beat the king of games.
Now I shall activate the magic card, Swords of Revealing Light!
Number 4, Atem and Yugi.
Oh, this duel! Yeah!
I just gave you a head start.
Not many contenders can take on the king of games, let alone the pharaoh.
Head start.
Not many contenders can take on the king of games, let alone the pharaoh.
Okay, this was the point where Season 4 got so good and so dark. This duel, and the duel that Raphael and Yugi have later in Season 4 is really, really good. It was like the first major loss since his duel with Kaiba in Season 1. And this actually mattered because with the whole Seal of Orichalcos thing going on. And it was also at this point that Joey lost his soul in the series, fighting against both Valen and Mai. Now that I think about it, I hope that duel is mentioned on here. At least in the honorable mentions, Joey versus Valen, because that was a good duel for Season 4. And a really good duel for Joey, showing how far he's come as a duelist in all of this series. But then again, I'm reminded his final duel is against Siegfried, and he lost to him. I wonder if they're going to put that on honorable mentions. Something like that. But, yeah. This duel, and all of Season 4, stakes were a lot higher, and even more intense and insane. And, oh, there is a bee or wasp outside my window. Thankfully, he cannot get in. And hopefully he doesn't.
Our next entry is an exception. This duel earns its place as the darkest battle during the Waking the Dragon arc.
What's wrong? Are you jealous?
Oh yeah, this also showed off Atem's dark side as a pharaoh.
It's your soul that's on the line this time?
With Atem fighting against swordsman Raphael, this fight is suspense at its finest, with Yugi's soul being locked away and Atem becoming consumed by his inner rage and fear of losing.
Oh, this was rough.
And the honor of defeating Atem. So
considering that it was little Yugi's soul that got taken and not the pharaoh's. Whew.
Number 3, Yugi versus Pegasus, Duelist Kingdom Finals.
Oh yeah.
Make your move, Yugi boy.
Yugi boy. I love it every time he says that. Oh, Kaiba boy. Or, of course, Yugi boy.
Duelist Kingdom Arch. Audiences are finally able to see the first battle of the Millenniums, particularly.
I'm surprised that like they didn't even mention their first duel that they had, which pretty much just ended in a tie with no one losing.
While the duel seems one-sided from the beginning, since Pegasus can read Yugi's cards and
Oh yeah,
moves with
the
his
mind
fingers,
shuffle
Yugi is able to
technique.
shuffle his thoughts and keep his opponents at bay until.
And it introduced Pegasus not only using tunes, but the relinquished cards.
And now that your
Or
monster's transfixing gaze
one
is broken,
relinquished
my
monster.
Sage is free, and you, Pegasus, are through.
Number 2, Yugi versus Merrick, Battle City Final.
Yes! Shuffle well, Pharaoh!
Cards dueling for the-
That's another dub line I love.
The final
And just the
confrontation
facial
between
expressions
and Battle City
that
antagonist
Merrick uses in the entire second season. Yami Merrick,
The
actually.
Egyptian god cards are in play.
No! Stop! Call these creatures off right now!
Once the Shadow Game rules are introduced, emotions and suspense run high until the duel's mere
Uh-oh.
conclusion.
Obelisk has got Ron a full Nelson.
Satisfying conclusion to a fantastic arc. Friend Sanctuary, anyone?
If you do this, you'll be sorry! You need me!
Be gone! I surrender this duel to the Pharaoh!
No!
And dead.
It's finally over, my Pharaoh.
Before we duel with our top pick.
Oh, here we go. Honorable mentions.
It won't surprise me.
Yeah, I just said this. This was a really good duel that they had in Season 1.
We promise your luck's about to run out.
Okay.
Fine, but in the meantime,
That's
it's
not a bad pick, honestly. Wasn't a bad duel.
Yugi started our comeback. Now I gotta keep it going.
Thanks to this card, they've added a
Oh.
moments. Oh no! Oh yes! Time for an encore. So why don't you just sit back and enjoy the show?
All right, Mai. I'm playing
Really?
Angel in attack mode.
You picked... Oh, jeez. I wouldn't say this is an honorable mention worthy, but, you know. Oh, yeah. Little Yugi versus Bakura.
The perfect strategy!
During the finals... The actual final season where it had no duels whatsoever.
My deck! I found a card that can stop them!
But how? You were down to your last card!
Number 1, Yugi versus Atem.
Okay. I figured this was going to be number 1, but really? Not Joey versus Valen in Season 4? That was a really good duel. But the one that I question is Mai versus Taya, when Mai basically surrendered that duel when she knew she could have won, but she wanted to show off how good of a friend she became with Yugi and them. But okay, I'll accept the other ones,
The final battle.
just not the Mai versus Taya one.
Aptly named this ceremony.
Particularly because that's not my favorite duel in the series.
Spirit passes on.
And it's all for the best, but it doesn't seem fair. I mean, I feel like we were all just getting to know you.
The battle also mixes a blend of nostalgia and the unknown future, reflected by the cards in the duelist's decks.
But I'm not done yet. Next, I play Pot of Greed. This allows me to
Pot
take
of
two
Greed.
cards from my deck and add them to my hand.
Not only do we see many fan-favorite cards return, such as the Dark Magician, Summoned Skull...
And they actually brought back some OG cards in this duel.
gives audiences glimpses of the future.
I think
By far the most
Yugi only used Book of Secret Arts in one episode, though, of the original, of the first season.
Well done. Yugi, a champion doesn't belong on his knees. You achieved a great victory for us both.
All right, there you have it, guys. That was my reaction to WatchMojo's top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh battles. And, you know, I'll figure it out. And again, sorry if I messed up saying that this was also a Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Corner video. Again, I'll try to remember that next time. But anyway, not else much to say except I know for a fact I got a little angry at that, at some of them. But it makes sense for some of them to have that kind of like, those kind of duels for honorable mentions. But really, the Mai versus Taya one, not such a great duel, honestly. Not really a great first duel for Taya, actually, if you think about it. But anyway, yeah. So, there is that. And, of course, this goes out to the man, the legend, Dan Green. hopefully you have a great year, man, and I hope we get to see you in more dubbing and stuff like that because you got an awesome voice for characters. And this also goes out to Infinity Studios for suggesting this reaction. Thank you again. You're awesome. Anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a new video. Anyways, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!